Everyone suffers some form of stress or anxiety during their lifetime. The only difference is the frequency and severity of their episodes. If you find that these anxieties are seriously affecting your life to the point of debilitation, seek professional help. If, however, you suffer from more mild to moderate stress and anxiety, you can practice how to handle a single incident at a time. Adjusting your mindset for a more positive outlook on life will also help to handle stress and anxiety. Warning signs. Sometimes stress and anxiety arrive with bells and whistles, but sometimes they creep up unknown. Spot the symptoms as they manifest. Look out for the following warning signs in your behavior, which often come with stress. A sharp increase or decrease in appetite. A growing dependency on alcohol, caffeine, nicotine, or other drugs. Insomnia or trouble remaining asleep. Mood swings marked by shorter tempers. Feeling easily distracted and putting off major decisions. Feeling overtaken by things that seem to be beyond your control. Allow yourself to feel anxious at first. It may seem counterintuitive, but try to avoid bracing yourself against stress when you feel it building up inside. Remember that anxiety is an emotion and thus temporary. Avoid compounding it further by stressing over feeling stressed. Accept it for what it is and let it wash over you. As it does, keep yourself calm at the same time. Breathing deeply and slowly with full inhales and exhales. Counting your breaths to focus your attention on the here and now. Reassessing yourself after 10 breaths and repeating if needed. Adopt a neutral attitude. After allowing yourself to ride out the first wave of anxiety, imagine yourself as a scientist or doctor. Take a step back from the situation so that it feels less personal or immediate. Reapproach the situation as if it was a slide under a microscope. Adopt the clinical detachment of a scientist sorting through data out of professional curiosity, rather than personal concern.
Be careful to label this outbreak of anxiety and its sources as a situation, rather than immediately framing it as a problem.
Avoid jumping to conclusions and adopting a negative outlook right from the start. Analyze the situation. Identify what triggered your anxiety. Determine whether the source is something that can be resolved. Ask yourself whether the situation is a concrete, real-world set of circumstances that can be immediately addressed or merely a hypothetical possibility. Whether your hypothetical possibility is probable or unlikely to ever actually occur. Whether the situation can be resolved now and prevented from repeating. Resolve the situation. Write down every single thing you can possibly do to deal with the circumstances that triggered your anxiety. Address those aspects of the situation that you are able to directly influence. From your list, choose the most practical actions that you can make. Implement your new plan immediately. For instance, if a bully at school or work triggered your stress, forget trying to change the bully's outlook or personality, since this is most likely beyond your control. Concentrate instead on steps that you can actually take, such as minimizing your interaction, confronting them, and being the bigger person by refusing to be drawn into petty disputes. Determine whether the trigger is the present set of circumstances or whether it is because it touches on another source of anxiety, such as appearance, social standing, or past instances of bullying. If the latter, create a separate list of steps you can take to improve those circumstances as well. Accept everything. Learn to live with those circumstances that are impossible to change. Welcome the fact that some things are simply beyond your control. Allow yourself to feel the negative feelings they cause, without guilt. Once those initial feelings pass, square yourself to the realities. Accept them as factors that you will have to contend with in life. Don't waste time trying to come up with solutions that resolve situations 100% to your liking. Concentrate on actionable steps you can take to improve your situation, whether it's by 99% or just 1%. Learn to laugh at the circumstances and yourself. Develop a sense of humor regarding your anxieties. Make self-care a priority. It can be easy to see certain self-care practices as replaceable or put them last on your list. When you're busy, overwhelmed, or tired, it's easy to think, I'll just skip yoga class today, or I can shower tomorrow, or it's not really that important that I consider getting this other stuff done as more important. Don't think of your stress-reducing activities as optional. Schedule time to do them daily and stick to it. Identify things that help reduce your stress, such as yoga, meditation, exercising, deep breathing, and schedule a time to do it every day. Managing stress is all about balance and precautions. So it's important that it's scheduled and made a priority to live a happy life.